And so there are 5 species of Pacific salmon that we have in North America. And they're all a little different. They all require different travel sizes for spawning. They all have different run timings and different kind of temperature needs and things like that. And so they're born in the streams. They'll hatch in the streams. And then depending on the species, some of them, pinks and chums, will go straight out to the saltwater. Sockeye, kings, and silvers will all hang out in the freshwater for a period of time before they go out to the saltwater. They'll go through a process called smolting, where their body will adapt to the saltwater, and then they'll go out. And then this is where they basically act as the conduit between the marine ecosystem and the terrestrial ecosystem. So they go to the saltwater, they gather up nutrients, they gather up energy, nitrogen, and then they return. Mostly they'll return to their natal stream, a stream where they spawn, to then repeat the process. They spawn and then they die. And so that's what I was talking about earlier. When they only get one shot at it, they spawn once and then they die. And so all of those nutrients, all of that energy that, they're in the North Pacific, they're in the Gulf of Alaska, very rich marine ecosystem. You think of the summertime in Alaska, all that photosynthesis going on. So they transport all of that back up into the terrestrial ecosystem to the point where, you can take a sample from any green thing on the coast of Alaska, and you're going to be able to trace that nitrogen back to the salmon. And
Wow.
so the bears kind of function as nature's can opener. Nothing goes to waste. It all gets recycled. It all gets used. It's all feeding something else.